In this example, we're going to represent integers on a number line. Label the following number line so that it includes 0 and the integers from -5 to 5. So let's highlight that we want it to include 0 and the integers from -5 to 5. Now this image below is of a number line. The arrows indicate that it goes on forever in one direction and in the other direction. We're focusing on this piece here. These vertical lines are called tick marks, and the tick marks partition the number line into equal pieces. So notice the length of this piece is equal to the length of this piece, and that's true for any two consecutive tick marks. Now, since we want to include 0 and 0 lies between -5 to 5, and it's right in the middle, let's start by putting 0 in the middle of our number line. And now we know as we move to the right, we're going to scale this by 1. So by scaling, I mean that the distance between any two consecutive tick marks will be 1. So we have 0, then 1. After 1 comes 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. So each one increased by 1 unit as we went up. Now we want to include the integers, the negative integers, down to -5. Now if we're moving to the left, 1 less than 0 is -1. 1 less than -1 is -2, and so on. -3, -4, and -5. So notice that when we label the tick marks, we put the number label underneath where the vertical line crosses the number line. And this is how we indicate the quantity that it represents on the number line. Let's look at the next example. Label the following number line so that it includes 0 and the integers from -50 to +50. Scale your number line so that the distance between any two major tick marks is 10. Okay. So this is going to be a different scaling maybe than you're used to. Okay. And notice -50 to 50 contains 101 numbers. We don't have 101 tick marks here. So we frequently, if we want to represent larger numbers on the number line, we may scale it with a bigger number. And in this example, they gave us 10. So let's start again by putting 0 in the middle. But now when I move in the positive direction, I'm not going to put 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say that this distance is equal to 10. So we have 10, and 10 more than 10 is 20. 10 more than 20 is 30, and so on. 40 and 50. Now we're going to move in the negative direction. So moving to the left, 10 less than 0 is -10, -20, -30, -40, and finally -50. So we have labeled this number line. It's centered at 0 and contains all the integers from -50 to 50, labeling the numbers that are multiples of 10.